high disposal as possible.
What's up, Coach?
Okay, you're going to run with the starters tonight. We want to give you a look with the first unit, see how it goes.
What about?
No, I already talked to him.
All right, thanks everybody.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. We are nearly... Well, it was just... Thank you for that, David. Greg, quite a few people have been expecting this to happen.
Yeah, with the amount of time Shea spent in college, you figured he'd be polished coming into the league. The question was, would he buy in? And I think we've gotten our answer.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Captain Clutch in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Clippers, under down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's George in at the 3. A whole new cast of characters for the Pelicans. 3 promising first-round picks, Greg. And the young players acquired from the Lakers and veterans like Favors and Reddick.
All of a sudden, a wealth of options for Alvin Gentry. Time will tell how they did in the AD trade, but seems like they're off to a nice start.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Outside Holiday. Here's Captain Clutch. He's defended by Harrell. Here's Captain Clutch. Great D that time from Harrell. And so it's Leonard with it. They'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
Hey, Smitty, when a team underperforms early in the season, fans tend to go crazy. I mean, they just can't figure out why this is happening. But what are the players saying to each other on the bench when they're traveling in the locker room?
You know, I think when you're having great communication, Kevin, when guys amongst each other, you're trying to get through it, you're working through it. Whether you get through it or not is fine. I think there's a sign that things are going wrong. Kevin, you hear about these player-only meetings. When you start having 2 or 3 of those, that's when the ship is starting to go south.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
The shot's good from Captain Clutch. Well, you knew it was a matter of time before this team made the adjustment. Shea now officially a starter for them going forward.
And being a starter wasn't handed to Shea. And the fact that he had to fight his way up the pecking order of the roster should make this mean all that much more to him. Easy call to move him into the starting lineup with how he's played.
Here's George after the made shot from Captain Clutch. Count it.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's ball. Paul George making his last shot. Holiday the pass to Captain Clutch. Great D that time from Harrell.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's Leonard. He's coming off a 19-point game against Houston.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Pelicans leading by 3. Ball finds Holiday. Here's Captain Clutch. Launches it. Ball no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Leonard. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
One of the more physical wings in the league. Kawhi gets smacked there, but not to be denied.
Ingram against George. Outside Holiday. Here's Captain Clutch. And the rejection by Harrell. Here's George. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Ball, the pass to Captain Clutch. Kicks to Ingram. From the wing. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And it's the Clippers' ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Took him no time at all on that one. And it's 6 points for Paul George.
It's amazing everything Leonard gives you, including the eyes to find the open man.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
Now, here's Ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the rejection by Harrell. Ingram against Beverly. Here's Williams. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
Harrell up top. 14 points from him the last game against Houston.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Here's Leonard. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
You know, when you look at the MVP race each year, most of the candidates.
New Orleans gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Hart is out there with J.J. Redick. And there's Captain Clutch. Then there's Murray. And it's Melly in at the 4-man position. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Now, here's Shamet, covered by Redick. George double-teamed. 6 to shoot. And the officials call a traveling violation. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for George.
And he hasn't been making as much of an impact with his defense as he had been earlier in the season. Steal numbers have dropped off in the past 5 games. He'll need to put a lot more effort into his defense here tonight.
Redick passes to Captain Clutch. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Harkless kicks to Shamet. Passes to Zubats. Here's Kevin Gillen. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we know about Lou Williams' story. The 3-time 6th man of the year may be undersized, but he keeps finding angles to score. Williams said, "I can't shoot straight up. I've always played crooked. It's weird, but it's something I've developed, fading away from guys. I have bigger defenders on me, and it's just about creating space." Kevin, even well into his 30s, Lou Will still does it as well as anybody.
I would totally agree, David. He is always deadly. Thank you. And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George. Nobody saw that coming.
Took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding a trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
Now, here's Shamet. Covered by Reddick. With the teardrop, here's Zubac. Drops in the layup for two. And now it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And there's the pass to Hart. Now here's Murray. Defended by Harkless. Back to Hart. Pass to Captain Clutch. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Clippers leading by 7. Shamet on the wing. Covered by Reddick. Cabangeli passes to Shamet. Unloads from 13. The rebound by Captain Clutch. Pelicans trail by 7. 3-on-3. Fires from the line. Was shot by Reddick. No good.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Captain Clutch passes to Melly. Just his first attempt. Goes back up. Here's Captain Clutch. And the layup's good off the glass. Captain Clutch has got 13 points.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the 2nd game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
When he gets into one of these grooves, you never know how long they're going to last. Sometimes they go on and on and on.
Here's Zubac. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Murray.
It was a busy rookie season for Landry Shamet. He got off to a hot start in Philadelphia, but was traded near the deadline to the Clippers. Slotted in as a starter there and looked great.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Cabangeli. 7 points in the game. George passes to Cabangeli. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now Shamet. From deep. They get the rebound. Here's Zubac. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Building off a solid first quarter, he's been lights out here in the second.
And last year for Shamet, even with the trade from Philadelphia, he's still very productive.
Reason why the shooting from outside is what jumps out at you. Rarely do you ever see a rookie come in and shoot over 40% from deep like Shamet did.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now here is Holiday. Not a lot of room. Captain Clutch passes to Holiday. Here's Hart. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now here's Shamet, guarded by Holiday. Here's George. Reddick with the rebound. And here's Reddick. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 11. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
You hate to lose it at the line, especially when you're getting what you want in other areas of the game.
Pass to Zubac. The tray. No good on that one. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Pass to Captain Clutch. Stolen by George. And stolen by Reddick. Hart the pass to Captain Clutch. He kicks it to Holiday. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Holiday's got his first basket of the night.
We know Drew likes to get to the rim, but he's developed a mid-range jumper for when the defense is playing him that way.
And the Clippers call time here.
One of the better defenders in the league, Drew Holiday embraces the challenge.
Some changes for New Orleans. Ingram, he's checked in for Hart, and Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. Ball Harrell against Williams. The floater, and the layup is good. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers. And defending the top scorers in the league is no picnic, but Drew Holiday says it's fun for him.
That's what he grew up on, and he comes from a basketball family. Defense was a topic of conversation at the dinner table.
Los Angeles, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. That's good from Williams.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
The two stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's Harrell in at the center. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Back to Beverly. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Williams for 3.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Beverly against Ball. Beverly finds Williams. Sinks the triple. Williams has got 11 points.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Ingram against George. From 15 feet away. Rebound by the Clippers.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the pass to Harrell. Beverly with the ball. Now Harrell. Kicks to Beverly. There's the 3. They get it back. Stuffed.
And if Williamson's in the area, you better be careful. When you aren't, he's going to stifle you on the offensive end.
Holiday, a beautiful reverse layup. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Outside Leonard. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
I mean, a dunk machine dating back to high school. Montrezl Harrell is an absolute monster around the rim.
Ball, the pass to Captain Clutch. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they head out on the road and face the Mavericks in Dallas. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And that game against the Wizards, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And that one's good. Beverly.
Explosive first step off the bounce. Beverly has the speed to do this.
Outside Holiday. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Captain Clutch passes to Williamson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential. Very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly. And maybe the most popular player to enter the league since social media became truly pervasive. Zion Williamson handles it with class. He really appreciates his teammates and his coaches and really respects the game.
Holiday, the pass to Captain Clutch. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And talking to stars in this league, even they want to see what Williamson's going to do next.
Sure. We talk about the leaping ability at his size, the handles, the shot making. But what really stands out when you watch him live, the instinct. Being at the right place at the right time and always seeming to make the right play.
Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Harkless with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Corner shot. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Pass to Captain Clutch. The dish to Ingram. Over Harkless. And the Pelicans miss again.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And George with the stuff.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Murray's checked in for the Pelicans.
Substitution for the Pelicans.
Poked away. Redick passes to Captain Clutch. And the rejection by Harrell.
He's an aggressive defender with long arms. Montrezl Harrell is always looking to send it back.
And how about the numbers here for Jrue Holiday? This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see from him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
They get it back. Basket counts. Zubac has got 11 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
To the left wing. Captain Clutch passes to Williamson. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Not a guy you can stop by fouling. Williamson too focused and too powerful.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Here's Captain Clutch. 16 points for him. Outside Holiday. Here's Captain Clutch. Zubac defending. Outside for Redick. Stolen by George. Here's Harkless. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Captain Clutch. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
George double teamed. Here's Shamet. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Shamet's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Pass to Williamson. Redick surveying the D. Here's Captain Clutch. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Harkless kicks to Zubac. George double-teamed. Zubac with it. 11 points in the game. And George with this stuff.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
Steve, Kobe Bryant said that growing up in Italy gave him a huge advantage learning the fundamentals and the tactics of the game. Do you think Europe's better at developing players than the United States?
No, I don't think they're better. I do think their system at times for certain players, they get into a system of working on their game. And I wouldn't just say fundamentals from an early age. And a lot of those guys are being able to practice with pros at an early age. I think it comes down to individuals. And also I think a lot of these parents and kids, you have to understand it starts off with making a layup versus making a three. So I don't think the Europe is doing it better. I just think a lot of times right now we're looking at some of those European players and they're coming over ready to play from day one versus some other players.
And with all
the Clippers last year, they scored well. Lacked a true superstar, but they were aggressive. Case in point, number one in the league in free throw attempts.
And Smitty getting to the line most often for the Clippers last season, Lou Williams and Gallinari.
That combination was fascinating to watch. When you have guys who can score on all three levels and know how to draw fouls, that puts tremendous pressure on the defense.
So for New Orleans right now, Captain Clutch is out there with Hayes. Then there's Murray. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Alexander Walker in at the two-guard spot. Magruder passes to Patterson. Off target from outside. New Orleans has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Passes it to Captain Clutch. Steve, revenue's climbing. We're seeing some star players make $40+ million a year. Top coaches making around $10 million a year. My goodness. You think coaches are due for a raise, though, Steve?
You know, I think all parties involved, the numbers will keep going up, Kevin. The franchise values are going up to over $1 billion. So I think coaches will get a raise, players will get a raise, and the guys that are playing at a high level, especially for coaches, if they're winning, their numbers will go up.
Oh, the big man rocking the rim. Good aggressive finish right there.
And usually he leaves those to his teammates.
Well, he saw an opportunity to slam it down, and he seized it.
I'll grade the Clippers signing of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, the grand finale of the wildest summer in NBA free agent history.
A ton of big moves. You think of the star players who've changed teams. 1/3 of the league's all-NBA selections. And 5 out of 10 of the reigning all-star starters. In the end, we saw 7 players who've changed teams, signing for over $100 million each. Put that in perspective. Only 8 players had ever done that in league history.
And the Clippers have possession. Zubac's the best of man. Doubled by Murray. Down low. Here's Magruder. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Here's Captain Clutch. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. There's the pass to man. Now here's Patterson. Pass to Zubac. Here's Magruder. Pocket 6. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Well, Steve, we keep seeing new arenas and new state-of-the-art training facilities. As a player, what do you value more, home court or the practice court?
Kevin, I really think it's the practice court because you spend so much time there. But a lot of times now, franchises have both, the home court and their practice facility right inside the arena. If you can have the practice court at an all-time high, something guys like and love, they'll spend a lot of time there.
And the Clippers have possession. Ball against Robinson. Here's Magruder. Here's Patterson. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Captain Clutch has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Ball. Tries again. And the rejection by Zubats. And the Pelicans miss again. The Clippers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
Quick lick from Patterson makes finishing plays off with a dunk look easy.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Captain Clutch. Patterson defending. Here's Captain Clutch. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Patrick Patterson. No good on the free throw.
In a time of renewal for the Pelicans, ownership transitioning, new front office, and the #1 overall pick, Zion Williams.
Guys, after the turmoil of last season, a renewed sense of optimism. New life for this franchise.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Captain Clutch trying to end the drought. And it's Kabengele with the rebound. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. We were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now. The quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve. Fires it up. Here's Captain Clutch. Tries yet again. The shot's good. Captain Clutch has got 9 points here in the second half.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And here is Ball. Here's Alexander Walker. Passes it to Captain Clutch. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
Kabengele passes to Robinson. Here's Mann. And a miss there on the triple. New Orleans has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Paul George.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
Now Patterson. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Robinson against Ball. Patterson passes to Magruder. And that one is good.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Shen, no good there. So the Clippers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loves.
And, you know, this game could be a defining one. For what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was fun.
Thank you for joining us. That is it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you later.
Che, talk about your defense a little.
Winning the turnover battle is huge, Patty. So
Che, talk to me about your first start.
oh, man, it's so dope. You know, it's funny.
Tough game tonight, Che. You guys have really been...
You know what, Patty?
So, 3 things. First of all, you only wear Jordans.
So I just drop that stuff in whenever I can?
As naturally...
Okay, we are now joined in studio by...
Honestly, it's playing in front of the fans, you know.
So, Che, is there anything you're especially...
You know, I'm real geeked about getting a new Jordan. Just
Okay, I'm told we have time for one more question.
okay, well, how much time we got?
Well, Che, that's all the time we've got.
All right, Che, you remember Reese from Gatorade?
It's nice.
Scout time with me, the 2K MC. We got 2K Compete events starting tonight. Join the neighborhood for some double rep 4-on-4 action and practice up. Because tomorrow, the 4-on-4 continues with the Ruffles Ridge Tournament of Champions.
Rhetorical question, but you know what I love about
and David. Fantastic as always, David. Thank you. Shea certainly had his ups and downs, Greg, along the way.
Well, ultimately, having to fight for a spot in this league may make him a better player. He's already been tested and come out on top.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's Rondo in at the point. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Captain Clutch in at the 5, roaming the paint. Looking at league trends, do you miss the physicality of years past, which was so much a part of the time that you played?
I do, Kev. I do miss the physical game. I miss the bumping, the grinding outside in there in the paint. But I also love the new game and the spacing. You know, you can appreciate the game so much more. It's like going to a ballet and being able to see the movement of the players, what they're doing out here. And so I love the fact it's not hampered by guys getting thrown to the floor and grabbed. Do like the physical play, though. I just want to find a happy medium. Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Pass to Ingram. And James pulls it down. And here's Green outside. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, fantastic vision. I mean, Brown always cognizant of everyone around him.
Outside Holiday. Back to Ball. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
No hesitation to get into the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy one.
Outside Rondo. Here's Davis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
No good from Captain Clutch. For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Now the pass to Rondo. LeBron outside, and they double up James. Rondo looking over the floor. 5 on the clock. Green inside the 3-point line, and it falls over the rim and in. Green's got 5 points so far.
Well, they've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start tonight.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's stolen by Davis. The drive by LeBron. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Such blinding speed on the drive. I mean, James is a force of nature when he's on the attack.
LeBron against Ingram. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. The shot by Holiday, no good. Lakers leading by 7. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Captain Clutch, guarded by Kuzma. That one goes in.
Look, he pounces up a chance that he falls asleep. Easy, too.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Spurs in San Antonio. With the fadeaway. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Rondo. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
The 2 fouls, and we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. Here's Captain Clutch. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. LeBron outside. To the inside. Rondo gets the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Holiday against Green. Outside Holiday. Ingram up top. Plenty of space. Good on the shot.
Ingram spotting up and showing that touch made him the second overall pick in 2016.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 15-6 run. James finds Green, and here is Cousins. Outside for Rondo. Outside Green. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And it's 6 points for LeBron.
Powerful, yet effective. James has always done a lot of damage from the mid-range.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by 9 points. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And then it starts to become a mental block. You start to think, oh man, I can't miss the next one.
Yes, that goes in. Los Angeles leading by 7.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. High arcing shot. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. He dishes it to LeBron. Here's Rondo. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game. Pelicans trail by 11. Pass to Ingram. Holiday with it. James covering. Captain Clutch passes to Ingram. Here's Captain Clutch. Williamson kicks to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Kuzma. Now Green. An 11-point game for him in the win against San Antonio. Here's Cousins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, the suitors didn't jump out full throttle to sign Cousins in this past free agency. Still.
It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. So for the Lakers right now, Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 1.
A specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Ball, the pass to Captain Clutch. That shot, no good. Excellent D that time there from McGee. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is, a hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
And Holiday kicks to Ingram, passes it to Captain Clutch. Now Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. That's good on the jump shot.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Kuzma. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
For 3, Ingram. A rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Caldwell Pope.
And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
And with Williamson, it's not just the obvious stuff that impresses you, Greg. It's the little things as well, the attention to detail.
You know, Kevin, one thing that stands out to me, every time I see this young man, the eye-hand coordination, whether it's on steals, deflections, block shots, he always seems to pick it cleanly.
Chris, is there someone you competed with that you feel is underrated by history, has not been given their due?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think when you look at White Chalk, the Jason Williams, what he started in the culture of play and what he continued. And you look at Ben Wallace, who I played with 4 years at Washington, and he was coming off the bench there, and we saw that potential with him. I mean, the way he led the league in rebounding, his defensive prowess. I mean, the Pistons wouldn't have had a championship and gotten to another final if it wasn't for him. And also, I got to shout my man out, Mike Bibby and Peja Stojakovic, 2 of the best shooters I've played with.
Oh, great names, and I totally agree. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Pelicans trail by 18. Here's Captain Clutch. He has 6. The pass to Williamson. He's off on that one. Davis with some nice D.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
When you see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way, because they know he can go up and get it.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Green dishes to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Kept alive. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the 2nd quarter. And good that time. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. Left side Davis. Right through the D for the layup. Davis has got 12 points in the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Ingram passes to Captain Clutch. Outside Holiday. Now here's Ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. High post try. And he overshot that one, missing. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Caldwell Pope against Holiday. To the paint. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
Green finds Caldwell Pope. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earning these calls on his shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business. at the line.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for JaVale McGee. And the trade for Anthony Davis a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term. Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Cousins inside. Outside, Green. Los Angeles with another miss.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really.
One second left. No good. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Captain Clutch is out there with Williamson. And it's Ball in at the point guard. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to Captain Clutch. The feed now to Williamson. Rondo with the steal. He kicks it to LeBron. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 4 assists now tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Clock at 6. Passes it to Ball. From deep. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at Portland. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
I think for New Orleans, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
Basket good. That's 7 points for Drew Holiday.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this, GA. I mean, you try to jump on them, dictate the tempo, seize the momentum.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ingram passes to Captain Clutch. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal, has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
It's stolen by Green. Feeds to James. And finished off by LeBron.
Whether he's driving, posting up, firing from deep, you know LeBron has it all. He's been a fantastic evening for him.
Ball, the pass to Captain Clutch. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Captain Clutch passes the ball, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That added muscle helping Lonzo there, looking stronger and more confident on these takes.
James finds Rondo. Back to LeBron. Pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Wow, you see how fast he got off the ground? I love whenever Kuzma rises up to throw it down.
Holiday, the pass to Captain Clutch. New Orleans moving it around. Williamson with it. Picked up by Davis. 5 to shoot. Captain Clutch passes to Williamson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Cooks checked in. The Lakers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. That one misses for Davis. Now, Chris, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they've got and be more patient?
Are you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me go. This is why I need a psychologist because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard, and Rod Strickland. Like, just wait a minute. Give it.
And Chris, later this season, LeBron James likely to surpass Kobe Bryant for third on the all-time scoring list.
And that might be a bittersweet moment for Lakers fans, Kevin. I mean, a lot of diehard Kobe supporters who've long held that the Mamba, not LeBron, was the heir apparent to Jordan. Well, Kev, for all his scoring talent, Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working to round out his game. He's growing as a defender, rebounder, and a playmaker.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by Cousins. Holiday gets the bucket.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about fear.
The pass to Cousins. From past the arc, but they recover it. Howard kicks to Kuzma. Dishes to Green. Here's Rondo. That one no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And Holiday, here we go. And that one good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Cousins. Howard kicks to Rondo. Swiped away. Holiday with the three. Hits it from three-point range. Holiday's got 9 points here in the second half. And so it's Los Angeles with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment ago inside.
Be more aggressive on the offensive end right now.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Howard. Also DeMarcus Cousins out there. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard. Shen. Another shot. Great D that time from Howard. And Los Angeles guys shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. The Pelicans shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Holiday, the pass to Captain Clutch. Howard with the steal. To the middle. Here's Daniels. Pelicans with the rebound. Captain Clutch has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hart. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hart's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Pelicans.
Oh, man, a solid score. You give Hart shots like these, he's ready to capitalize.
That's tipped, taken away by Holiday. Captain Clutch passes to Alexander Walker. Three-pointer, Daniels. Favors with the rebound. Favors got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Captain Clutch. Back to Favors. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
It was to the chagrin of many that Cousins joined the Warriors last season, but it looked to be the right choice for him. He got to take his time rehabbing and came back to a team in first place with no pressure.
Alexander Walker passes to Hart. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Captain Clutch, guarded by Bradley. Wing shot on the way. Hart, no good. And with Cousins last year, you know, Greg, he came back with a bit of a minutes restriction.
And, Kevin, time will tell just how full a recovery Cousins can make. But last year went how he hoped it would with regards to taking a year to get things right and be in a good situation.
Daniels inside the line. That one wide left.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
One negotiating concession the league wants from the Players Union: prospect attendance course at the draft combine and team-wide access to player physicals.
Well, this is a tough one because I don't think that a team that is not interested in you should have your physical. And we all know that information is shared, and so it should be genuine in the teams that are truly interested. And so I understand agents holding back on that. Medical information is something very serious that just because you have an opportunity to be drafted, your information shouldn't be spread all across the world just because you're at a combine. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but basically you just want a level playing field for everyone. And if we have that, it'll be better for everyone.
Captain Clutch passes to Hart. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. The drive by Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Oh, you got to respect the intensity from Cousins. He just wants to tear the whole basket down when he goes up for the jam.
Here's Hart, guarded by Bradley. Hart the pass to Captain Clutch. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Trains the three-pointer.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for New Orleans. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Captain Clutch passes to Holiday. New Orleans moving it around. The pass to Captain Clutch. Inside. Favors can't get it to go. The Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the NBA 2K League, C-Web, the first e-sport operated by a U.S. pro sport. And it's quickly growing. Do you throw down on the sticks?
Yeah, just a little announcement to all the GMs in the 2K League. I am available. I'm a free agent. I'm ready to go. I'm nice on the sticks. I can play career mode, team mode, one-on-one mode. Whatever you need from me, I am ready to go. But I love it, man. It's great to see people who love this game, whether it's virtual or real life. It's hoops, baby.
So much fun.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about it.